Hey Marvin, give me 1 second. Actually, spiritual cousins. Hold on 1 second. Oh, almost spilled that. Let me see. Okay. Alright. Changing the channel real quick. Marvin, you still there? Because I have some profound information to share. And it's funny because I have some profound information to share. And it's funny because the synchronizing thing about it is I already knew. I already knew that this was going to take place. It was just that one of the ultimate ultimate elder gods they told me that I would be the Give me a second. Cartoon Network.
Are you kidding me? I really thought that worked.
Okay. Give me one.
Come on, there's gotta be at least one.
Okay. Alright. So, we got that out of the way. I had to mute the television real quick because I want to share this information, and I'm going to reconfirm something also. Alright, so I was just told that I am one of the modern day Nesus, one of the modern day kings of Kemet. Since Egypt has been destroyed, and what I'm feeling, it's gonna take a long time to be rebuilt. I am one of the modern day kings of Kemet. And originally, my wife was supposed to be a queen, but they just told me that she's going to be king also. So could you imagine not only a male king, but a female king as well, controlling Kemet? And there's a reason why I'm telling you this. King Nesu had Hatshepsut was the first, but she won't be the last of her kind. My earthly wife is going to take her place in Ayaru, in Aru, okay, the heavens, and I will too. So, like I said, imagine not only me being king, but she's king too. I think that would be awesome. And not only was I told would I be king of modern day Kemet, I don't know when my initiation and stuff is and all that's gonna be. I don't know yet. But what I also have been told is I'm going to become king and supreme God of all the heavens. And guess what? I'm gonna be of the light for many more lifetimes. And that's if I choose to come back. Alright? Because I love not only being a positive human being, but I love I love the even more idea of becoming a very positive God. And my female king will still be a goddess, just with a king's crown. You understand what I'm saying? So I was just told that. So there's something I'm feeling. Kemet needs to be oh, okay. Excuse me, forgive me. Kemet is right here in America. since the actual homeland of Kemet is being tarnished, and like I said, it's gonna take some time for the actual homeland of Kemet, also known as Egypt, to be rebuilt again. You know what I mean? Because there's still time to save our artifacts, but in order to keep our history alive, there has to be two things that have to happen. Excuse me. One of those things is that I gotta stop eating meat. One of those, which I will. All right. So one of the two things that have to happen is we're gonna have to go to physical war, but this physical war is not just physical. I repeat, it's not just physical. It's spiritual too. It's supernatural. We gotta go from natural to supernatural. Okay? It has to get to that point because it's the only way our people will wake up and stay bold in who they are. Okay? The second thing I was just told, the second thing that was put into my heart chakra, and I'm gonna tell you guys a true story because it actually happened. Okay, but before I get to my story, I gotta tell you this. Oh, sorry. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So before I tell y'all my true story, I wanna tell you this may have been about tap in. Okay. All right. So I just wanted to make sure I got this information right. 3 years ago, there was a very small group of children that came to Earth. Okay? Some of them were in America, and some were overseas. And these children had passed. This was 3 years ago. Okay? They died. However, they will come back. They will come back. Now, I gotta say this too. I don't know how I know they'll come back. Well, actually, yes, I do. I do know when they'll come back, but I don't have. Excuse me. I don't have an exact month, and I don't have an exact date. I'm just told to replant the seed and to let it flourish again, because these star seeds didn't even get a chance to live their true lives yet. They were all toddlers. and a couple of, two of them might have been like 3 years old, none the least. But I will say this though, these group of children that came to Earth died, and they're coming back again. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you this. These souls, and I'm gonna put this on YouTube too. These souls will not regenerate until after I release the Black and Purple Unicorn mixtape. All right. Research the colors black and purple, and then I want you to research the spiritual significance of a unicorn and what its horn means. I already know the answer to this. Now it's time for you to know as the people, okay? And what I'm also feeling is that we have to protect these types of beings that are children, okay? Hi, Siobhan. Hey, Marvin, if you're still watching. We have to protect these children when they're babies and children. Now, I will say this: once they're adults, they won't need any more protection, because it'll be your job to teach them survival. But I also want to say, if an adult that raises a which is short for androgynous, if an adult doesn't want to take the responsibility of properly raising the heterosexual child, then the child will have strong the instincts and the wisdom strong enough to take care of itself. The only thing that you would have to do is basically do what I did, and that is keep these children from experiencing the Satanist devices, because you got to remember there's more than one devil, and they come in many human colors. Okay, so when they're children, not only should you teach them, not only should you protect these straight androgynous starseeds from these Satanists, but you got to protect them as well. And then as they get older, you got to teach them how to defeat these Satanists out here. Okay, is Satanists from all four corners of the earth, of all 6 elite castles. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's 6 of them. It's not 3. It's 6 dark places. Okay? what I'm telling you is the truth. These beings that came to Earth and died 3 years ago, they will return, and they'll come back stronger than ever. Their instincts will be strong, okay? And it'll be because of me that I'll allow them to come back to Earth to experience happiness, to experience joy and excitement, to experience bliss, but they'll also experience ignorance and hardship as well. But I feel that what they really should experience is the importance of higher consciousness, even as a child, because coming up, you know, when I was a child, I would have been able to tell people, you know, that Barack Obama was going to be our 44th president. I would have been able to tell people that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, because of my fear, you know, but because of my fear of being put in a mental institution or a crazy house, I didn't necessarily let go of my psychic abilities. I just put them aside. You know what I mean? Because I knew people weren't gonna understand them. But now that I'm older and I'm awakened to who I am. You know, I'm telling people, you know, things about the future. You know, I'm a dreamer, and that's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the ancestors and the divine collective with me. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing, but the thing that I wouldn't want androgynous straight men and women as children to make the mistake of is don't doubt, don't let go, and do not fear. Hold on. Don't let go, don't doubt, and do not fear your supernatural powers. Okay? These are to the straight androgynous men and women that are already in the heavens right now. Okay? And if there's some on earth, this message is for you too. Okay? Because there's about to be a new breed of children coming soon. I know I'm gonna put this mixtape out. I know it's gonna come out, but I don't exactly know when the date is gonna be. You know what I mean? That would have to be somebody that studies my astrology chart really good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, why wait till I'm dead for them to come? You know what I mean? I could build the foundation. I can build the foundation and allow them to be here while they're already come here. While they're already coming here. You see what I'm saying? So yes, you have traditional heterosexual Kemet. You have gay and LGBTQ Kemet, which is already in existence. It's called the golden beetle religion. Okay, mine is the Kemetic cat religion. I represent Mao. Okay, and I represent Hatshepsut. Okay, so I want to let the people know, and the children of the heavens, because they're listening to my message too. The future children and the future great grandchildren of Hatshepsut, they're coming. They're about to take this literal planet. Get this. They're gonna take this literal planet and turn it right side up again. They're gonna turn it right side up. I started to say upside down, but my crown chakra wasn't gonna go for that. So right now they're gonna in this from this moment. No. I'm sorry. By the time the Black and Purple Unicorn mixtape comes out to all the other years, okay, by that time, the androgynous heterosexual men and women of Kemet, and not only Kemet, but of all of African spirituality, is going to turn this planet right side up again. Okay? And, there's people already here, including me, saying, it's people already here, including me. We keep telling you, you are the gods you're looking for. And if you're looking for the demigods, they're right in front of you. I even have a demigod version of myself, and it is mean. You do not want to become friends with that thing. Okay? It's very mean. So if I were you, your best interest would be to stay on my light and positive side. You don't want to step into the dark side. You know what I mean? Because actually, both my light and my dark is about protection. Okay? It's just that my dark side is about doing extremely very bad things to bad people. That's the type of dark side that I have. Yes, I'm that crazy, literally and spiritually. I will do extremely bad things to bad people. You know what I'm saying? They have a word for that. I think that's vigilante. I think that's what they call it. But yeah, these new excuse me, these new star seeds are coming, and what I'm also hearing from the ancient ancestors is more gay people are coming. More gay men and women are coming. Okay? These gay people will be born of supernatural ability. I mean, some of us are already here, but more is coming, and we are going to clean up the earth, and we are going to rewrite and establish history. Okay? Other thing I want to mention. Give me a minute. Okay. The other thing I wanna make mention is that I wanna go back to the children of the cat, the children of Mao. Okay, the celestial children of the god Ra, because that's who the new androgynous heterosexual men and women of modern day Kemet are. I'm just one of the newer / older kings. You get what I'm saying? I'm a mixture of old and new, although I represent the old. So not only do you have your traditional heterosexual people, but you also have your spiritual heterosexual people, and those are the ones that I stand with the most. I'm gonna say it again so people heard me right. I stand with true spiritual heterosexual people, not those so-called heterosexual people that'll love you one minute but then turn around and contradict and condescend themselves and condescend themselves by bashing people the next. No. This is the thing. This is the law for us. Once you're spiritual, you're always spiritual. There's no going back to taking the blue pill. And if there's no going back to taking the blue pill, then there's no free will for them, actually. You know what I'm saying? Because I and people of the men, MIN, and Mao religion, you know, when we focus on something, we stick to it. You understand what I'm saying? So men is the god men of Kemet. He's the messenger, and Mao happens to be not only a messenger but one of the immortals. Okay, and I believe in Kemet. Everybody is an immortal in their own right. You have earthly ones, and you have otherworldly ones. The outer worldly. Okay. So they're coming to they're coming to Earth too. Now, like I said, I don't know exactly when they'll be coming, but I know after the Black and Purple Unicorn mixtape is after the Black and Purple Unicorn mixtape is released, that's when the energies of these children are gonna come. Okay? and also somebody sent me shout out to Atia Hicks. She's on my Facebook. So somebody from my Facebook sent me a video of this girl, just this little girl expressing how she felt about people killing babies and children and stuff. That is going to stop. So I don't represent. Okay, in a way, I do represent natural heterosexuality, but I don't. But I'm not an anchor for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a anchor for it. I'm only an anchor for the straight metrosexual and the androgynous heterosexual men and women of modern day Kemet. Okay, I don't represent the I don't represent the patriarchal side of heterosexuality. I represent the matriarch side. I represent the kitten side, not the dog. Okay, I'd rather be a cat than a dog. No disrespect to Anpu. And when it comes to Anpu says that's all right. He still loves me anyway. All right, cool. Yeah, but even Anpu sees what's going on. Straight people cheating on each other. You got straight people forcing their kids to follow religion when religion and politics does nothing but divide people and politics equals policies. So I say this: we don't need policies. We need actual laws. Okay, so I'm also going to be and I want to say this as a disclaimer. Even though I am for the black metrosexual and black straight androgynous community, from my side of the fence, I will also speak for my black androgynous bi brothers and sisters, as well as the homo ones, because I am what I like to call a Pan-African inclusionist, where anybody that's black, I don't care what your I don't care what your sex is, what your religious background and creed is, as long as you're black and you can accept your African history and spirituality, I'm for you. Okay, that's basically what it means to be a Pan-African inclusionist. So we're not just dealing with straight people here. We're also dealing with the androgynous type 1, which is the bisexuals, and we're also dealing with the black gays as well. So So I'm gonna be working with all three communities soon, since I know that I'm king. Now, is it my place to indulge in every activity of the black Kemetic community? No, because my error to my throne belongs to the spiritual straight community, not the traditional and the political. Okay, although we spiritual people are political too. What is spirituality without governance, without laws? It wouldn't make sense. That's like me saying, okay, we need to get rid of all religions. Well, if that's the case, then we're interfering with all the universal laws. We are interfering with all the multiversal laws of the multiverse, because even other planets in the galaxies have their own laws, governments, and kingships. You know what I'm saying? So on my side of Kemet, mine is a kingship. I might not have the attire of a king, but I definitely know subconsciously and feel that I have the mentality of a king, and the role of a king is to protect and nourish his people with knowledge and enlightenment. And my job is also to heal my people. Okay? To protect, nourish, and heal. That's my job as a king of modern day Kemet. Where is modern day Kemet? It's right here in America. You don't just have pyramids in Egypt. You got pyramids in Chicago. You got pyramids in South America. You probably have some in the deserts of Mexico. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Research this stuff. It's pyramids in America. So am I saying that you shouldn't go back to Egypt? No, go back to Egypt. But for you to try to live there and get and build up your currency there, that's going to take some time. That's going to take at least no longer than 2 years. So if you ever decide to go back to Africa, good luck to you on that. I'm not knocking it, but what I'm saying is, instead of dealing with the what's the word I'm looking for? Instead of dealing with the African cultural genocide and the atrocities of Africa, because they're turning Ghana into Jamestown, if you don't already know. And so and who knows, I may go back to I may go back to Africa and become a priest there, but for me, if I'm gonna be a king or a priest, I gotta be married. You know what I'm saying? It would it would bother me emotionally not to have somebody as a right hand heir to my throne. That would be a serious issue for me. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't want her to wear a queen's crown. Let me understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that women can't be queens, because I know in most kingships, that's the norm for women. But my story is a little bit different. Why not have a female as a king too? And not only that, sit beside her male king, as she's taking her place as female king. So we both got crowns. We're both protecting our castle. You get what I'm saying? Kemet is changing. You know what I'm saying? When I came into this realm, check this out, right? Dig this, y'all. When I came into 3D as King Tut, do you know the only playtime that I had was tug of war and sex with women? That's all I had time for. Any other time I was involved in kingship, not necessarily government, but our government during that time was kingship, and I had to make sure all of Kemet was straight from North Kemet, which is really South Kemet, and South Kemet is really North. You know what I'm saying? So I back then, but before I got shot in the head with a bow and arrow, I had to make sure everybody was straight back in Kemet. You know what I'm saying? You talking to King Tutu right now. Yes, sir. Well, actually, you talking to Mao, because Tutu had more of he had a more extreme dominance and dominant demeanor about himself. And I'm not against that. All power to the alpha males that's doing good out here. Okay, I can't take that from y'all. That's Amun and Neturu Amunet's doing. You know what I mean? I can't control that. Can I separate? Can I disassociate myself from you? Sure, but I can't control your nature. I can only separate myself from that which exists. You know what I'm saying? But really for me, it's not about just physical and spiritual separation and physical and spiritual segregation. When it's all said and done, and the curtain falls, it's all about respect. You dig? It's all about respect for all orientations. So yes, even though I may not agree with the traditional ways of patriarchal heterosexuality, because that's what most black people fall under. So even though I might not be wholeheartedly for that, I will say that I respect different because of my the mother, because of my aunt, the brother, okay, with the T, okay. My aunt is feminine, my aunt is masculine. All right. the androgynous point of view. And when I say androgynous, I mean holistically, because whether we want to believe it or not, everybody is androgynous. Okay. Shout out to Young Pharaoh. But anyway, yeah. So I have a comedic YouTube video coming real soon. I don't know when I'm gonna be doing that. Because right about now I'm actually focusing on my I'm focusing on my musical prophecies as well as carrot bars. So only I set Asar and Haru Shimsu. Only they know when I'm gonna put out another YouTube video again. Oh yeah, and speaking of YouTube, I might be transitioning to a new video website where I could upload my spiritual videos, because as you know, YouTube is going to be banning all truthers, and I'm kind of sort of a truther, even though I don't deal with the whole flat earth theory and all that stuff. I don't do that. I just deal with the spiritual and super spiritual characteristics of all black beings, because we were the very first human beings to originate on the planet. You dig what I'm saying? Give me a second. Okay. I had to sit up in my chair real quick. So, as I said, I am a supernatural heterosexual. Yet, yes, I live in a natural straight body, but my psychology is that of the supernatural, and it always will be, because it's been in my soul contract, my celestial contract to do so. Okay? So yeah, I'm gonna be speaking for both sides of the black, well, actually not both sides, but I'm gonna be speaking for all three sides of the black community. That's the straight community, the bisexual community, and the black gay community. Okay, I'm gonna be speaking for all three sides, but my main environment is the black spiritual heterosexuals, the ones that not only understand African spirituality and African history, but to those spiritual straight people that understand galactic knowledge as well. You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't be surprised tomorrow if I met another black man and another black woman who is spiritual. You know what I'm saying? And they started speaking the Klingon language, or the light language of the Pleiadians and the Syrians, which I'm a part of, galactically. You know, I might be connected to a few other planets, but I'm originally from Sirius. Yes, I represent very, very dark, you know, beings that got more darker black skin than mine, and I know what it's like to be extremely dark skinned, and I wasn't scared of it. I loved it because it showed I had power, and I wasn't the kind of brother to play with. You dig what I'm saying? I don't got time for no jive turkeyness around this mug. You heard me? So Amun. Okay. And so I'm doing what the gods and goddesses of Kemet want me to do. And that's take my place on the throne of Kemet, so that when I finally do go to Ayaru and then back to Sirius, I can become king. I can become king. Not just over Sirius, but over all of the galaxies, cause I'm gonna be learning a whole lot even after I'm gone, and will I still be able to help people on Earth? Yes. Even after I'm gone, I'll still be able to help people here on Earth that needs, to wake up their consciousness, or that may need my spiritual and emotional guidance, because I'm gonna tell you this. Number one, never be afraid to die, because death is an illusion. And the other thing I wanted hey to the people that came in. The other thing I wanted to tell you is that in it, okay, the first thing I said was death is an illusion, and the second thing I started to say was I just had it. Wait a minute. Oh, the second thing I started to say was energy never dies. It only transforms and transmits into something else. Energy never dies. Okay? So even after my agreement with this physical life is over, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to explain all the celestial philosophical stuff to you, cause then you'll be like, huh? What the heck are you talking about? but just know this though. If you didn't understand everything else I said, once I'm done with this physical body, my spirit and soul will still be here, and everybody that I have waking up, and like I said, I'm gonna be sharing more ancient Egyptian videos. That's why, I'm getting back into my ancestors. The only thing I gotta do now is eat right, cause I ain't eating right. And this morning I was told to watch my health. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not eating right, and I want to be able to get messages from the ancient ancestors. So I'll be able to help people on this physical plane from that higher level, and higher perspective of life. Okay, so your new modern day king and female king of Kemet, aka Egypt, is coming, and you're looking right at him, Hotep. All right. Is there anything else I wanted to say, or okay? No. There was nothing. There was nothing I wanted. There was nothing else I wanted to say. I feel a spirit over me. It's a female spirit. I'm gonna get with this being later. Oh, I know who it is, but I'm not gonna say her name on camera. Not unless she wants that. Okay, I'm getting a no. She doesn't want that. She just wants to talk to me. but anyway, yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna get my health together, so I can help people supernaturally, like I have been for the past 7 years. You know what I'm saying? I know I can spiritually help people even when I eat meat, but you know the insight is not as clear. You know when you're a meat eater, you dig what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start cleansing my body again, and hopefully this time, you know it stays permanent. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to have cancer and all that junk. You know what I'm saying? I already got things like alkaline water and sour sop already implanted into my memory bank. You dig what I mean? But you know, since I represent the spiritual heterosexual side of Kemet, you know, I want to represent that to the fullest, as well as speaking for the rest of the villagers that represent ancient Egypt. That means the androgynous type 1, aka bisexual, okay, and the golden beetle people of Kemet, which is the black gay folks that represent ancient Egypt. I want to speak for them as well, but who I stand for the most is the heterosexual people of the East, not of the West. That stuff is toxic, because all it does is do nothing but separate and divide. Am I saying we gotta separate from? Am I saying we had to separate and segregate ourselves from every single body? That's straight. No. What I'm saying is you gotta separate and you gotta spiritually separate and spiritually segregate yourself from that which is evil. You know what I'm saying? We got pedophilia running rampant, and you know, as a heterosexual and spiritual heterosexual that represents Kemet, you know, the mystical straight people, okay? Just to be clear on that. I I don't condone people wanting to marry children. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. That's not cool. I've never I've never heard of, I've never heard of people in Egypt marrying children, other than some incest stories, but that's besides the point. You know what I'm saying? But I don't condone pedophilia at all. I will literally penalize somebody for inappropriately touching my star seeds, whether they're mine or not. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that, when I'm a part of my own neighborhood, after I move out, after I move out of my mama's house and I become a part of my own neighborhood, not only do I want to protect my children, but I want to protect other people's children too. We need to get back to that community collectiveness. And I'm not just saying that to, romanticize your brain and make you feel good. I'm being real about that shit. You know what I mean? You might not be able to you might not be able to protect every community, but at least be the protector in your block. And Kemetic ancestors, sorry for cussing, but goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Don't just protect your own children, protect the children in your neighborhood. When the parents ain't home to feed their kids, you ain't gotta let them come in the house, but at least put some TV tables out there on the front lawn, and let them have something to eat. And you know what I mean? If it gets too cold or too muggy, then you let them sit in the house until the parents get home. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do, because that's what happened, to me coming up when I was a child. So I mean, community care and protection might not have been as big when I was coming up, but it still existed in some people. So I want to be one of the modern day kings of Kemet in America to bring that back. You dig? I ain't for no jiving and no jive turkey foolishness. I'm keeping it real. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry for my 1970s slang, but I'm getting older. You know what I mean? I'll be 30 next year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm elevating into a different level of consciousness. And if you don't like it, oh well, that's on you. You know what I mean? You could unfriend me, block me, and hey, do whatever you have to do. But I'm not shifting my level of psychological awareness for shit. Okay? I'm only speaking like that because I know how some people on Facebook they be cussing their ass off. You know what I'm saying? So even though that was root chakra thinking, I'm just relating to the consciousness of the ignorant, the people that don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? If you, because one thing I learned is if you really want people to listen to you, you don't have to keep it clean and act all holier than thou. But you gotta speak in the language where other beings can understand you. So yes, okay, I'm gonna be real quick. So you know, if you really want to relate to people, you gotta start speaking in the language that they understand. You know what I mean? Everybody don't believe in Jesus. You know what I mean? Everybody not with Buddha. Everybody not with Muhammad and Allah and Brahma. Okay, I've researched some of these religions. Maybe not all of them, but most of them. Okay, I'm very smart. I'm very smart. So with that being said, I'm going to be taking my place on the throne of modern day Egypt real soon, so that I can go back to the heavens and you know, control my kingship in the heavens with me as king and my wife as the first. Excuse me, no, not the first, but the second female king of modern day Egypt. And we ain't gonna take over just the world. We're gonna take over the galaxy. You heard? So with that being said, this is your man, Brother Devin, aka Dr. Harmony, and I will see y'all next Facebook Live. This is gonna be going on YouTube too, probably tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. All right, I'm out. Peace. And once again, Hotepu.